Hi, good morning. This is Saeed with Roadrunner Truck Driving School. Today I'm going to explain feature A on different engine. Hi. Feature A, I'm going to start off with my 3L, lights, leaning and leak. I'm going to look underneath, make sure there is no leak in pedals. My truck is not leaning side to side, suspension is intact. To outside light is my clearance light, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, amber and color. The clearance light indicates this vehicle is 13 feet 6 inches tall. 3 mirror light, it's my ID light, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, amber in color. The ID light indicates this vehicle is 8 feet wide. My headlights are no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, not foggy. My low beam, high beam, turn signal, forward flasher. High beam, low beam is white, turn signal, forward flasher is amber. Front bumper, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Now we're going to go to the engine compartments. There's a latch under the steering wheel. You just pull the latch out. That's how you open the hood. Now bend your knee. Take the hood from here. Alright. General overview. Nothing is crack, damage or loose. No hanging wires. I'm going to start off with my coolant reservoir. Coolant reservoir, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, filled to the proper level, no leak. Windshield reservoir, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, filled to the proper level, no leak. Radiator, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Radiator hose, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured. My water pump, which is other side, just follow me to other side. Alright, my water pump, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. It's gear driven, it's not belt driven. So since we're here, we just explain the air compressor too. My air compressor, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Air compressor hose, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured, no leak. We're gonna go back to the other side. Alright, my alternator, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. My alternator is belt driven. The belt should not have any abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured. No frizz, no more than 1/4 inch of free play. My engine oil cap, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Dipstick, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. I would check the oil by pulling it up, wipe it up, insert it, take it out, make sure it's above the odd level. For the alternator, you have to explain the alternator wires too. No abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured. Next, my power steering pump, which is between this right here. Just follow the hose. You see that? If you follow the hose, you'll see it right here. Right here, I have power steering pump, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Power steering pump hose, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured. And my power steering fluid, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Now, no leak. My frame, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no illegal weld or illegal sticker. My power steering gearbox, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Power steering gearbox hoses, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured, no leak. U-joints are no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, greased properly. Steering shaft, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no been broken, no more than 10 degrees of free play. Now I'm going to talk about 3 pieces of linkage, which is pitman arm, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured with Castellan and cotter pin. My drag link, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no been broken. My steering ring knuckle right here, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured with Castellan and cotter pin, as well as the tie rod right here, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no been broken. Leaf spring hanger, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Leaf spring, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. USA, U-bolts, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Saddle, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Axle, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. On the top of saddle, I have rubber bearing, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured. I have my shock mount right here, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Shock itself, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. No leak. If they ask you leak of what, just say hydraulic shock would be the last part, then you can jump to the brake. Brake line and hose, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Brake chamber, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Push rod and slack adjuster, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, greased properly, no more than an inch of slack when the brake are released. Inside the tire I have drum, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. Lining, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured. And my brake pad, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, free from oil and grease, and the pad should have 1/4 inch of thickness or pad material. Tire, 4 to 32nd inch of tread depth, no tread separation. Front tire cannot be recapped, must be matching in size, same manufacturer. 100 psi of pressure or whatever the manufacturer recommend. The tire should not have any abrasion, bumps or cut. Must be properly mounted and secured to the rim. Rim face, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no illegal weld. Lug nuts are no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no rust. Rust indicate looseness. No shiny metal shaving. If there's shiny metal shaving, they didn't screw it properly, so it's loose. Hub seal, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leak. If they ask you leak of what, just say gear oil. And my valve stem right here, no crack, damage or loose, properly mounted and secured, not touching the rim. The cap must be present and no leak. This is conclude pre-trip A.